Hey, what's up, guys? I hope you enjoyed Deathstalker, Roger Corman classic.
We love you, Roger Corman.
Yes, nice. There's just so much shit. Heads lopped off, people exploding, really? Arms lopped off.
Bad graphics.
Yeah, there's somebody gets stabbed in the dick and then becomes a woman in the movie. So we have our first trans bad guy in the movie. Which there's actually a movie I think it was made after this, and Gene Simmons was the bad guy, but the trans guy, but trans person. As I'm trying to learn everybody's pronouns and all that shit. Respect.
That was that John Stamos movie.
Yeah, John Stamos. Yeah, I forget the name of it, but I remember.
John Stamos is in it?
It's really bad.
Oh, Lord.
It's so bad that a long time ago I used to do this thing called KR Movie Night, and I think it's called We Only Die Young or something weird like that. But I used to do this thing called KR Movie Night where I hosted other movies other than what we do here at Androidvision. Mm-hmm. And I showed that movie, and I had people just leaving. Dropping out of the fucking chat. They're like,
terrible.
I had 2 people left. So I remember that. Suzanne Wilson Capoletti and Flesh Eater. Thank you for sticking around for that jump stone. Never too young to die. That's what it was.
Flesh Eater's hardcore.
He is. He don't give a fuck. So, yeah. So let's talk a little bit about Lana Clarkson. She's first of all best known for producing 5 films with Roger Corman. After this, she went on to star in her own Barbarian Queen, all in Argentina, and she was also Mr. Vargas's wife, hot wife in Fast Times at Richmond High. That kind of ghoul. But let us know about the bad stuff. I'll leave that up to you.
Sadly, she ended up being killed, although he says he didn't do it, by Phil Spector in 2003. He shot her in the face and claims that she did it herself, which is,
Yeah.
And, just judging by that guy's hair, he's a dick.
Yeah, I looked at the death
Produced
scene.
some great music back in the day, but fuck him. No, the Eraserhead has better hair than he does.
Well, he's actually completely horseshoe bald. I don't know if you know that.
Is he?
Yeah, if you look at his prison photos, bing, he is completely horseshoe bald, and his hair is just like a stringy riffraff from Rocky Horror Picture. Yeah, except for it's just like dark and pepper and stuff. So yeah, poor. She was beautiful. She was awesome. She was beautiful till the day she died. I unfortunately looked at the death scene photos, so. I'll always remember that.
I need to.
No, they're not that bad, actually.
Death scene photos. They're interesting.
They're not that bad. But some fun trivia facts as we try to lighten up the show. Sorry. So this spawned 9 more Roger Corman films in Argentina. So there was just crazy, all the Deathstalker films, Barbarian Queen, all that shit was all in Argentina. This weird partnership he had. I'm sure he had access to jungles and all
Argentina
kinds of
is kind of a interlude there from Michael Myers. Argentina's it seems like he would have fared well in Italy or something. Argentina's kind of random location, but go Roger Corman.
Yeah, you have it, man. Good steaks in Argentina, from what I hear. By the way,
do they?
Oh yeah, Argentina's the shit. So I'd like to go there.
Yes.
Yeah, it's real awesome. What else did we find out about this movie? 3 sequels.
Yes.
Talked about that.
Probably, I have not seen them, but they probably just get worse and worse. Go on.
Well, this is. I'm going to go into this little tangent here, but so the cover art is done by the talented Peruvian artist Boris Vallejo. Yeah, so he's a fantasy artist, kind of in the same vein as Frank Frazetta. This guy's stuff is all over 80s fantasy action VHS covers, and also fantasy novels, you name it. I mean, the guy's an amazing artist. But Deathstalker, especially in Deathstalker 2, doesn't quite match the cover. Yeah, he's not. You would think he was looked like Rick Rude, the pro wrestler, but he was just some skinny little guy. And they try to match it in Deathstalker 1, but his cover art is amazing. I love it. So I can't get enough of the cover art. So it's a lost art. Totally sold the movie because you didn't really get. I mean, the monster on the cover art is some dude in a rubber mask.
Yeah, that no.
He's I was like, there's no animatronics. There's just nothing.
This wasn't a Jim Henson workshop.
No,
it was not. It wasn't a Jim Henson thing. It wasn't.
He would be rolling over in his grave if he was associated.
It wasn't a DreamWorks thing. It was nothing like that. So yeah. So I hope you guys did enjoy Deathstalker. Thank you so much for for sticking with us on that one. And up next, Mail Time with Vanessa.
It's mail time!
Hey, thanks for your mail.
We appreciate it.
Yes, we'll go to your first question.
Number 1. Dear Virus and Vanessa, is there any Native American horror? If you can find, will you consider showing? Thank you, Will.
Oh, Will! Hey, Navajo Tuba. How's it going, man?
I'm Apache, so cheers.
Are you?
Yes. Escalero Apache. I'll take your scalp off if I have to.
I did find out that I was actually, like, legitimately, my mom did her DNA test and my dad did their DNA, and a lot of Native, like, more than I ever thought.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. But sadly, I don't think it's going to get me any, like, college funds or anything like that.
Me either.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah.
God damn it, son of a bitch. So, Native American horror. Scalps?
Never seen that, I should.
Ooh, we should watch Scalps. What's another one?
There's one called Skinwalkers that came out like mid-2000s. It's really not very good, but they kind of bastardized the whole Skinwalkers thing, but it's Hollywood.
Wasn't it like the werewolf thing? What was the werewolf? Yeah, they were werewolves, right?
Yeah, so, I mean, Skinwalkers kind of, werewolves kind of.
Yeah.
Not really, but it's okay.
Bone Tomahawk, I believe.
Bone Tomahawk's fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's one.
Our friend Mark Williams had one called Violet.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, that was interesting.
it was very good.
Well, you have the Wooden Indian from Creepshow 2.
Yes.
That's one. There's an old one with Jan Michael Vincent called Shadow of the Hawk from like the 1970s. And Chief Dan George is in it too. Like legit Chief Dan. He was like an actor, but they call him Chief Dan George. But
And there's also the, I forget his name, the actor that was in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and he's in Poltergeist Part 2.
oh yeah,
So that's not like directly involved with Native American, but he's obviously was a Native American dude, so, and he was awesome.
they did have some Native American elements in Poltergeist too. So I mean, especially with him,
He was a
being
shaman and all that stuff, so.
But yeah, if you really want to go like sleazy, probably Scalps would be one.
I need to see that.
Yeah, Shadow of the Hawk is a trip. That's like he's like half native. Yeah, but you can get into other weird things. I think they have like native like what's the one? Paws or not paws? Jaws? Not what the fuck is
What
it?
is paws?
Grizzly. Grizzly paws. Why am I thinking paws, not jaws?
That's the most adorable thing.
Paws.
Paws!
We're gonna go take the family to go see Meow.
Yeah. So, anyways, there you go. There's all kinds of weird Native American stuff in there. So, yeah, there you go, Will. Thank you.
Number 2. Last couple summers were themed movies. Are you going to do this again? I hope so, because I personally love stuff like that.
Yeah, we did like some slasher summers and different things like that. So I think we did an animal attack summer.
Yeah, featuring Paws.
Yeah, Paws was in that one. God damn it. So, yeah, we'll figure something out for you guys. Maybe we'll put up a poll on our Androidvision page for you.
That'll be awesome.
So, there you go. Yeah, but we will do that again for you for sure because we're going to be starting the summer here in a couple months. So, absolutely.
And my birthday is in summer, so I'm going to make sure we do something for it.
Yeah.
Number 3, Dear Androidvision, what was the scariest movie that kept you up when you were a child? From Sex for Satan. Awesome name.
Wow. I'll let you go first.
Oh my god, I was scared of everything when I was little. Now, not so much. Nothing scares me at all. Just a Thriller scared the shit out of me, but I loved it. I would like watch it repeatedly, even though I was terrified. Last Unicorn scared the shit out of me. Didn't realize that it was a kid movie till I was way older. And then, of course, as I got older, I started watching horror movies and stuff. And I mentioned this before on this show. One that scared the shit out of me was the Blair Witch Project when I was 16.
You know what? We have talked. The Blair Witch Project scared the shit out of me too, and I was fucking 22.
It's a terrifying movie.
I was 22 at the time, and I went and saw it by myself. But you got to think about like the movie was pitched originally like at a time where movies were not pitched like this. They did viral marketing before there was viral marketing. they were just weirdly releasing shit on the internet like these people caught a fucking witch in the fucking forest in their tent.
And the internet was still pretty new. It was 99. So
Yeah.
They released that documentary on Sci-Fi. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so they played it up, and it was... So I remember when I saw the Blair Witch for the first time, because I saw it on opening night,
Me too.
I thought it was real.
I did too.
Like, I thought that shit was real. No fucking joke. And then, so... It was spooky.
And then you see Heather Donahue show up on TRL.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
what the
You
fucking
motherfuckers,
hell?
like the cat's out of the bag. Which is fine, but I mean, so you got to think, like, you think about ghost shows now, like Ghost shows, Ghost Adventures, and things like that. Like, that set us all up for these. Because I think if Ghost Adventures came out, like, in 1999 and all the weird, crazy shit that happens in those shows, it would be kind of scary. I mean, for some people.
Now it's kind of more like borderline comedy because these guys are ridiculous.
Yeah, I love that show,
I
by
love
the way.
that show, too, personally.
That's really funny.
What
So,
about
I mean, I that kept me up, that I legitimately remember keeping me up as a child. Nightmare on Elm Street, the original.
I can totally see that.
Yeah, I mean, it came out in '84, and I was 7, so my sister's like, "We're gonna watch this," and she was in high school, so I'm like, "All right." So I got a high school sister watching something with her 7-year-old little brother, and then it was really fucking scary for a 7-year-old. It was really rough for a 7-year-old, and then she's like, "Go to bed," and I'm like, "You're not gonna let me sleep with you?" She's like, "No," and like I legitimately slept with my light on all night in my room, just like,
Aw.
Don't go to sleep.
and then thinking about this, like as a kid, you're like, I'm safe in my bed under my covers, but no, that movie ruined
No,
it
that
because
movie fucks it all up.
because Johnny Depp gets sucked through his bed, so there's like no, so yeah, there you have it.
And also, I remember Unsolved Mysteries. They did that theme song. Fuck that theme song. But there was one episode I remember I saw. I was in there watching TV with my mom at like 11 at night when I should have been asleep. And there was one on the St. James Hotel here in New Mexico. And they had, of course it looks shitty now, but it was like the early 90s, late 80s. But the ghost that they had scared the holy bejesus out of me. And I just saw it recently and I was like,
St. James Hotel.
yes.
Yeah, I've been doing live streams and Androidvision watch parties lately. I did Unsolved Mysteries one.
Did you?
Saw that,
I
yeah,
missed that
so.
completely.
I hope you guys are actually the Saturday morning cartoons have been a hit, which
Yay.
is really weird.
Where do we go see that at?
You go to our Facebook page, Androidvision. We also have a group called Androidvision. Sometimes they're in both, so either one. So go like Androidvision group, go like Facebook page Androidvision. But yeah, I try to throw shit up in there just to keep people entertained. But actually, it seems that Saturday morning cartoons and Androidvision have become a hit. So
That's because we're all nostalgic. There's nothing like that anymore.
No, there isn't. And we'll get into that in the next show. Why Saturday morning cartoons don't exist anymore. I know. So, anyways, guys, follow us at Androidvision 666. No, wait. Why do I fuck this up
Every show.
Androidvision 666 at AOL.com.
.com.
Yeah, that's it. That's our email,
So
right?
We're still living in the 90s here with
Yeah,
the AOL
AOL.
address.
And then you can
have
just
mail.
follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram under Androidvision. Just look for.
Isn't one of them underscore or something?
Yeah, I think
Androidvision
that.
underscore for Instagram.
Yeah,
Androidvision 2 for Twitter.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Androidvision movies for Facebook. And Androidvision the group.
There you go. He's gonna do it for now.
Cameraman,
You're just
everybody.
gonna have to say it for us, Cameron.
Spaceballs.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for your choice tonight in our Androidvision movie Deathstalker, and we will see you the month of April
Yay.
for our very first animated feature.
Bunch of April Fools coming around.
Fuckers.
Fools.
All right.
Mortals.
Talk to you guys soon.